when it comes to what you're working on with the wedges and the irons, again, it's kind of reverse, where those hands can keep going a little more far forward. I think the lesson portion of today's lesson was a little more kind of like, oh, you could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You hit one kind of that looked like something that you might want to keep hitting in the near future. So just being able to commit to, okay, I've gotten you a little more in front of the ball with the hands. We're getting leverage when we're in front of the ball, but we still have to stay down long enough that you get the golf ball, get some of the turf, compared to feeling like, yeah, you know, you might get golf ball and then the turf, but if you're only catching, driver's a bad example here, but if you're only catching this amount of golf ball, it's gonna feel skinny, it's gonna come off low, and you're not gonna get, like what we talked about, the spin, you're not gonna get a whole lot of landing soft with the 8-iron that you'd want when you've got an 8-iron in your hand. So the more you feel those little bit of forward press, a little bit of that shaft lean, and then just trying to make sure that that club face, if you're missing right, and again, it's not a shot that's starting on target and moving off of it, it's just starting off target. That's the club face, and that's when you can kind of go, okay, feel a little more stable with that club on the way back, keeping it a little more square or closed, however that feels, but just feeling a little more like, okay, I'm taking the club back here, and rotate to get to the top, rotate down to the bottom. Got sweat in my eye and it's kicking my butt right here, but
with the sunscreen.
golly. But yeah, I mean, I love what I saw with the irons. I think that will be a little bit more something you can repeat and work on your own. The driver stuff is, hey, if you can hit your 6-iron really well, that might be the round that gets your breaking 100. You don't need the 250-yard drive every time. It's the shots that keep you in play, keep the course in front of you, and the driver gets a little erratic. Any golf course will bite at some point. So.
No doubt.
Okay, so from a standpoint of what we've talked about, was there anything that we didn't talk about that you felt like you needed answered before today?
No, especially with the wedges and irons, I felt like that was a light bulb for sure.
Okay, awesome. And then
just getting consistent. That's not really your fault. I'm all over it squirrely.
It's time, I tell you. I think I've played 2 golf rounds since at least a month, definitely since mid-June, and it's just, I can come out, I still know how to put it together and hit a good golf shot every now and then, but I've got no chance at consistency because I just don't have the time for it. So I'll leave you with not much practice. I mean, I know you're going to work on your game when you can, know that can be sparing, but come out here if you have 10 minutes, an hour, or 2 hours, just try to have one thing that we've talked about and focus on that. If you see a shot, and we've talked a little bit about, okay, hey, if it's starting right, that's the club face. Hey, if that club is getting a little bit early into the ground, that's either our weight or our hands.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel and can diagnose, simple as feedback is like, okay, that ball went right. Let me see if I can get my next shot to miss. And then have a little game. On these next 5 shots, I'm going to start and get every ball to stay left of the pole without aiming way left. But feeling a little more the swing path, that control, because that's how you're going to learn more and more to go, okay, I'm missing right. You're warming up for a round, you're missing right all day, and then the first 2 holes, you may hit every shot left. It's like making those adjustments on course is not very easy, but if you can kind of make up some games and practice with a purpose when you're out here, should make it not as foreign or not as hard to kind of replicate. Crap, I just hit the ball really iffy for 10 minutes. How does my next 5 minutes, how do I improve? What do I need to work on? So just be mindful. I was taught at a young, practice with a purpose. Even if it's, hey, I'm not going to miss right for 5 balls. I'm going to hit every shot, whatever, or however you want to kind of make it interesting for you. But just try not to come out and just bang balls, because then that turns into the tight grip. And I want to hit this one good, and then you lose sight of the process. You get more fixated on the result. Right now you're just going through the process. Results will come, but for now don't be too worried about where the ball ends up. You're still learning how to move your body.
I mean, that exit left, that was like,
got you
that was
turning.
cool.
Cool. Awesome. Well, if you don't have any other questions, I appreciate you hanging out with me. And if I can help, if you go play, just you got my cell. I would rather answer your text about your game than anybody else's out here. So.
I heard that.
Oh gosh, it's always something. So, but cool. I mean, you've got a fun little golf life ahead of you.
Yeah. I mean, didn't start too late.
No, not at all.